Hey guys. So yeah, got my Fallen Order today. As you saw in the video when I unboxed this, it actually has a veteran tier soundboard. So I messaged the seller and I found out that they didn't really know what they were selling me. They had received this as um, kind of I guess a gift from someone who had told them that it was um, a bit more of a. They had embellished uh, and told this person the saber that they had received was, um, better than what they knew that they had. So yeah, so they were just kind of parroting the appropriate information. They didn't really know the difference between a Profi board and a regular saber chord soundboard. So anyway, that to the seller's credit, they actually looked up the cost of a Profi board, and they're going to at some point, hopefully, refund me the difference, which puts this saber right in the wheelhouse of what I think it should cost for a Saberforge Elite Saber with a veteran tier soundboard. And besides that, I mean, this thing's just beautiful. The board is working perfectly. It's pristine. As you can see, I already cut down a blade and inserted it in here. So when I stop rambling, I'm going to show you the how this looks at night. And not only that, but it has an Arctic blue, or the equivalent of Arctic blue blade in it. So that's kind of perfect for me. Some other things. I bought a hilt. I bought a saber from Revan Sabers. So thank you, Stony Magnum, for giving you the shout out on that particular company. I had actually seen them on Etsy before, and they had some marvelous hilts, but I didn't know anything about them until he had unboxed the two hilts that he received, and they looked fantastic. And so I talked to I believe it was Jamie from Revan Sabers today, and he's hooking me up with a hilt that he had, which is just going to be phenomenal. Wait until you see this thing. It's an absolute gorgeous saber. He's going to put a red LED in the thing, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to get a saber from this company. I'm really excited about it because when you see it, it's just phenomenal. So anybody that doesn't know about Revan Sabers, everything that they produce, all the hilts that they produce are one-offs, and they're all beautiful. And this is like a weathered and beat to hell beauty. And I really kind of I'm turning into a guy that's all about the weathered sabers. So hopefully it'll arrive soon. I think he's going to ship it out tomorrow. And the other thing is I'm also getting two mystery boxes today. I'm getting a $75 Ultra Sabers mystery box, and I'm getting a Tier 2 Crimson Dawn mystery box. Can you guess which one I'm actually excited for? So that should be interesting. Anyway, my cat, I'm the Pied Piper of kitties, so my cat's right here. So I'm just going to gently sweep this around a little bit. Put in a new kill key, because the kill key that came with this thing was broken. A piece of junk.
Saberforge Crimson.
I really like the sound of the saber. The veteran tier soundboard really works well in this thing. It's a good installation. Here we go. Now, as I mentioned, well, no, I didn't mention. I can't remember when it came up, but yeah, I think it came up during my unboxing. I initially noticed it. This box is really, really painful. It's funny because the little box on my Ultra Sabers Fallen, my Azure Fallen, doesn't bother me at all. But this thing just digs right into your hand, and it hurts. It really does. So you have to be very careful with this thing. You have to kind of choke it right here, and you can't be too creative unless you want to use two hands. You really have to be very careful. And I wouldn't dream of modifying this or like rounding it off, or I don't like to modify sabers to the point where I start breaking off pieces or really, I don't like to modify them too much. I'm a bit of a purist, but anyway, you can kind of see how bright it is. That's your 12 watt plus LED quad crease setup, and no effects on the blade or anything like that.
Saberforge gunmetal.
Saberforge Iridium.
Saberforge crimson.
So you have all three fonts.
Saberforge gunmetal. Saberforge gunmetal.
I have them all set to do pretty much the same thing. It's real easy to impale yourself with this hilt because it's so long. My Fallen Order saber, my Jaro Tapal from Custom Diversions, it does the same thing. You just like that, and you can just easily impale yourself. And so you have to watch out for that. Probably the most comfortable Fallen Order saber that I have is my Azure Fallen. And of course you have
Saberforge Iridium. Saberforge Iridium.
the one issue with this saber. I don't know if you can see it in the dark here. This greeble. Here, let me turn this on for a second. This greeble just keeps coming loose. There it goes. Look at that. Wow. That's actually kind of nice. That's weird. So this must be like some kind of weird LED retention screw. Oh, that's odd. Let's see if we can get this back on here. It's not too much threading. So I don't know. I can imagine that this thing would get lost at some point. That's a little bit disconcerting. And I don't want to glue it into place because it looks like it makes direct contact with, well, I'm not exactly sure with what it's making direct contact with. The blade only goes down to about here, but maybe, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, there you go. That's the, it's not easy to spin. So that's your nighttime LED demo of my my new Saberforge Fallen Order with an Arctic Blue blade, 12 watt plus LED setup, and hopefully I get to keep it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I get my refund and everything will be good. And yeah, this saber is really quite lovely. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.